Okay, I wanted to do a quick follow-up on this turn signal switch. I've got it finished, I think. Got it repainted. That's the best it's ever looked since I've owned it. I think to the naked eye, you're not going to really notice. There are a couple of blemishes there that you can kind of see, but I mean, overall, it's really solid. That doesn't look great, but you're not going to see that. But I wanted to also point out, I managed to get a hold of a second 1960 Beetle switch, turn signal switch. This one's obviously broken. This is a common problem with these things. But I wanted to show, I thought this would be kind of interesting, because it was interesting to me anyway, how different these switches are. Yes, they're 1 year only, but just look at the difference here in how they did. I think what I was reading is that there are three different manufacturers, or there were three different manufacturers of these switches at the time. And I don't know why, or what the reason was behind some Volkswagens getting certain switches and others getting the other type of switch. I don't know. This is not really making a lot of sense, but maybe it was like, they had one manufacturer, they got through all those, that one couldn't keep up, so they hired another manufacturer. I don't know, but I guess they had three, and I don't know how to tell the difference between any of them. I mean, there are little markings here and there on each one, but I mean, these are clearly completely different manufacturers. And I want to point out a couple of things here. Put these back. I should have done this before I started the video, but I kind of forgot to do it. But anyway, so check this out. This is how the contacts are in my switch. And look, they're almost completely, they're completely flipped in this one. You can also see these are metal hinges here with a kind of a smaller spring, and mine are plastic hinges, but they're much bigger, and the spring's a little bigger. So there's that. But then another interesting thing is, here's mine, and here's the replacement. So check this out. They're the same year, 1960, 1 year only switches. And you can see, what is this? What is that little thing? I have no idea. It's some kind of contact for the steering column. So maybe it's like a ground or something. I don't know. Mine doesn't have it at all. I have the bigger hinges, or the bigger arms there. But anyway, and then you can see that the contact points are different too on this one. So anyway, I was hoping, the reason why I got this second one is you can see in this one there's a contact plate right here, and the side screw, the mount screw. So when you tighten that, this pushes up against the steering column and holds this thing in place, right? Well, mine is stripped. So this is the piece that was in there when I got the car. I think it's the original piece. This is the original screw that went in there. And I mean, it just slides in now. It sucks. But yeah, so I mean, it would still work if the threads were any good, but they're not. So what I ended up doing temporarily, well, first I tried to make my own metal bracket for a new screw, and it didn't end up working. But then I got a set screw, and that worked really well. That actually, without the metal plate there, that worked really well, but it was really pressing against the steering column and marking it up. I don't know if that hurts anything. It didn't seem to hurt anything. But I thought, well, if I'm taking this all apart, maybe I can find another base and just swap the bases. So I thought, okay, I'll take my original with the fixed arm and mount it to this. Well, obviously I can't do that. The contact points are different. This is totally different. It wouldn't even fit. So I'm back to using this. I dug this piece back out, the metal plate. I think I'm going to go with a longer set screw. I've already started filing it down. I didn't do a very good job. I'm going to do a little research and figure out how I can get that straight, but figure out how to make that end like that a little bit more uniform. Reuse this plate, and that should take care of the problem. I'm also looking into, I found a company here locally that does casting, and I'm going to see if they can recast this, or not recast it, but cast it and make me a replica of this arm, and see if I can do the same thing that I did here on this one. If I can do that, then yeah, I can do that. I can do that job again and put this one on, and maybe that'll work. So anyway, that's all I got. But I think this looks pretty good. I'm really happy. So if I can get this to work, I'll just go back to the original, because I'm really happy with that. So anywho, till next time.